Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Hello, welcome. I trust you're good. I trust you're doing just fine. So today I'm bringing to you an article published by the Sky News, and it's about teachers and students getting back to school this September. I'll read the title and I'll read a few paragraphs, and then I'll talk about what I want to highlight from the news article. Now the article title says, Coronavirus, Boris Johnson told teachers and students must get weekly COVID-19 tests for safe return of schools. I'll read that again. Boris Johnson told teachers and students must get weekly COVID-19 tests for safe return of schools. Now through the article, it says that Boris Johnson has been urged to boost the government's coronavirus test and trace scheme in order to safely reopen schools next month. Next month, we are talking about September 2020, with calls for teachers and students to be tested as often as once a week. So, going back to school, according to this article, will mean that teachers and students alike are to be tested weekly. It's not funny, but they'll be tested weekly for COVID-19. They'll be tested every week, sha. Like, if you don't have it, you don't have it. If you have it, you get treatment for it. But why this incessant testing? Whether or not, let's continue reading. Let's just continue reading that. Now we have the commissioner for the children's commissioner for England, in the person of Anne Longfield, echoed the same message, and she's calling for pupils and teachers to be able to get tested as often as every week. Now, even if they do not have COVID-19 symptoms. So they're going to be testing whether or not they have the symptoms. How does that make sense? Where are they getting these resources that they are pumping into unnecessary control and measures? We have communities who are impoverished. We have businesses that have been destroyed and run down by this lockdown. We have communities who don't even have basic access to education. The government is not thinking of incessantly pumping money to those good causes. Now they want to be testing people for COVID-19, whether they have the symptoms or not. just get tested, whether they have the symptoms or not. How does that make business sense? How does that make good governance sense? That you just push money into a cause that there's no basis for. That's one aspect of the article. Now I'll read another paragraph. Here about Professor Neil Ferguson. Now, Professor Neil Ferguson is one of the experts advising the PM on what to do, when to do what to do, how to do what to do. So while Mr. Johnson warns about complacency, he also points out that scientists have learned more about how the virus spreads and how we can control it. He says scientists from the government's advisory group have advised that the risk of children becoming severely ill with COVID is low. So if the risk of becoming severely ill with COVID is low, according to the experts, why the weekly test? It don't make sense, does it? Why the weekly test? if the risk to these children contacting it is little to nothing? So why do we have to spend so much money in the track, test and trace scheme? Why do we have to spend so much money in manufacturing test kits? To what purpose? To what end? Or except there's something the government is not telling us. Maybe there's something the government is not being transparent about. But it doesn't make any sense, like I said earlier on, that you will push money and resource and so much energy and you clamor so much for this thing that the risk of these children catching it is low, as advised by the experts. Are we not supposed to be listening to the experts? So guys, this is what I want to bring to you today, to just, keep your ears open and stay woke, because really the controlling measures that is being put in place as a result of this COVID-19 is not justifiable. There's no justification for it at all. However way you want to check your facts, it's not justifiable at all. It's not justifiable. So I'm going to leave it here for today. Let me know what you think. This is going to be one of the series. It's going to be one of the first of the many series I'm going to be doing on this COVID saga, COVID stuff going on. So stay tuned on this channel. Like, share. I'm going to be bringing you quality information as to how you can just decipher between the truth and deception, that the media, everyone has just been pouring out there. So you don't want to be don't be a victim of deceptive vices. Until I come your way again, you are safety. And if you like this video, leave your comment. If you don't like it, still leave your comment. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.